Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. Today's Sunday, so it's Shadow Sunday, and we're continuing our campaign, and we are with our federal group who are trying to track down the Scafford Gang. Part 2 of our little mini campaign with the Scafford Gang. And we're playing They're Getting Away. It's them, the Scafford Gang. They just robbed the bank. As remember, they did that last mission for these guys. Now they're getting away. Chasing the Scafford Gang out of town, you race through the canyons, hot on their heels. Turning a bend, you see them dismount from their mutant horses and disappear into a mine entrance with their ill-gotten gains. Okay, this mission is going to play a little differently. Now, the darkness marker is placed on space 10, right here. The posse thing starts. The mine entrance is normal, but the darkness starts at 10. Okay. During the mission, the darkness marker moves down the track towards the darkness start space, so it's going to move to the opposite way. It's going to move this way. And when it hits a blood splatter and a growing dread card, well, you still draw those as normal. We have to chase them. And we have to catch up to the darkness marker in order to stop the Scafford Gang and have a showdown before they get away. This goes over to threat decks and stuff, but so when the darkness marker gets to the darkness start space, we would lose because the Scafford Gang got away. Whenever we find exploration token with a clue icon, we immediately move the hero posse marker forward 3 spaces. Alright, sorry about that. Telemarketers suck. Okay, so, alright. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Anytime we find a clue icon, we move the thing, our posse thing, up 3 spaces. So, besides moving it normally, we're going to move it 3 spaces. If this puts us at or below the darkness marker, which they mean below, like further down the path this way than the darkness marker, we have caught up with the Scafford Gang. Okay? And then we have a showdown where we reveal all growing dread cards as normal. Now we're not going to see Colonel Scafford this time around. We're going to save him for the final mission. However, not only do we have Darkstone Brutes and our Scafford Gang, but the leader of this one is Sergeant Bunker. I have his miniature, and here's his card. And it says, tasked with leading the roughest and rowdiest of the gang, Sergeant Bunker is a master of whipping his men into a frenzy. If the job calls for a charge into the jaws of death, his men will follow him through the very gates of hell. Alright, he's an extra Scafford Gang model with +1 shot / combat, health 15, and his XP is 10 + 5 each. He has a rebel yell. Roll a d6 at the start of the Scafford Gang's activation. On the roll of 4+, they ignore shootout and their rage attacks this turn, moving and targeting normally for melee attacks. They also gain +5 move and +2 combat for this activation. So he makes them a little bit tougher. Now he's a special resin figure that you can get. I don't know, I've got all the resin figures they have so far because, you know, why not? But man, I gotta tell you, man, those resin figures are a pain in the ass to put together. I don't know what it is. I've looked up tips. Soap. You brush them down with a toothbrush and soap, and gotta get that freaking finishing grease or whatever the hell's on them off. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it is still. I soaked them, all the resin figures really, and they are still very hard to put together. I mean, they're hard to put together. They're hard to stay glued. The paint doesn't want to stay on them. I think one of my few gripes about that is for Shadows of Brimstone is those resin figures. Maybe I just suck it. having to put them together. I mean, if you're a collector of this game and you're completist like me, and you're going on to get them, but just be forewarned. There's plenty of good tricks and tips to look up on the internet. What kind of glue to use, your best way to put them together. But just be forewarned, they're a pain in the butt. They're a lot more difficult than the regular plastic models. Okay, and let's go over what our Scafford game has. They have range 8, 2 shots, 2 damage. Firefight at initiative 1. If this enemy is not adjacent to a hero, it will make an additional ranged attack. So remember that. And then we have the Darkstone Brutes. And you know, these guys are pretty tough. 2 hit, rolls of 6, ignore hero's defense. Anytime. Now remember the fuse with Darkstone thing, that we're not going to do that. That kind of doesn't make sense in the middle of a firefight. You just run up and so after we kill one after the firefight, we'll gain a Darkstone. Craze, when attacking, if there are more than one adjacent hero, targets every adjacent hero with a combat 2, and they are immune to critical hits. So, you know. Whew. And I think the way I want to do that is, who do we face? Do we face Darkstone? Do we face Scafford Gang? Do we face what? Well, we know in the epic fight we're going to fight Sergeant Bunker. We'll probably have a mixture of each. Make it hard on my heroes. And I think what we'll do is for every encounter that we have to fight, I'll roll a die, and what I'll do is I'll do it like 1 through 3 is Scafford Gang. Or actually what I'll do is I'll probably do 1 through 2 Scafford Gang, 3 through 4 Darkstone Brutes, 5 through 6 a mixture of both, something like that. Okay, so let's get going. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Of course we failed like we normally do. So there we go. Moves up. Alright, let's do our heroes. We have our Indian Scout, if we can remember. And let's see, he's going to roll a 5. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's roll for our Marshal. And he just rolls a 2. Alright. And our Preacher, he rolls a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it didn't look like we're going anywhere this turn, so let's go ahead and roll for darkness again. Alright, we got a 7. Looks like we have to do an 8 on this because since it starts at the 10. And it's going to get harder as we go, so let's go ahead and move this thing up again. My terrible rolling, and we grab a darkness card. Let's see what we get. Alright, bursting through the surface below, a horde of hungry dead surround you. Well, this is an ambush attack, but instead of hungry dead, we're going to have an ambush attack of the Scafford Gang. Actually, we're not. Since we're on the first, well, yeah, okay. We're going to have an ambush attack of Scafford Gang. Even on the first tile here. This is crazy, but hey. Alright, so let's see how many we're going to have. Let's see what we're going to do. Remember I said what we're rolling, we're going to have a mixture of each. Alright, looks like we are going to have a mixture of each. So let's see here. Boy. How many Scafford Gang? 3. So we're going to do 3 Scafford Gang. Now since this is an ambush, they go right next to our heroes, and it looks like they're going to be combat. And we're going to have, let's see, how many Darkstone Brutes? Okay, we're going to have 1 Darkstone Brute. Let's put him here. Now, as you know, they get extra initiative. So the Scafford Gang will actually go first. Since... Alright, well they have a... let's see here. They are adjacent. We're going to play it like an ambush. They're going to we're going to have a... yeah, I guess we'll do melee. They're going to have three combat. They have 3 combat, and they do 2 damage. So let's see, we'll start with the one attacking our Indian. Okay, well, they have to hit a 4 or higher. He got 2 hits. And our Indian, can he defend? Ooh, that was not good. He doesn't defend any, so he's going to take 4 damage. Yikes. Right off the bat. Okay, next up we have our Marshal. He gets hit once. They don't do anything for criticals. So he's going to roll. He's able to defend. Okay, and last but not least is our Preacher. And he gets hit twice. Let's see if he can defend. He does defend. Okay, now let's roll to see who he's going to attack. Who we going to place him next to. Alright, and that's going to be the Marshal. So he's going to stay there. And he's, well, now, he is crazed. So when attacking, if there's more, yeah, okay. He targets every hero with a combat 2. Okay, so let's do that. First is the Marshal. Wow, okay, well, he's going to hit both times. See, the Marshal can defend. Alright, the Marshal can defend. And now the Preacher. Okay, he missed the Preacher both times. So that was good. Okay, so looks like our heroes are finally going to get to go. And let's see here. The Indian. Well, I wonder what we're going to do. I do have my Indian hatchet. I can use a grit to gain +2 combat. That would give me 3 combat. Give me extra damage. Okay, I think that's what he's going to do. We're going to attack with the tomahawk. We're going to try to kill this guy. I'm going to get 3 combat. Well, I did get a critical hit. Okay. So I got a critical hit. Alright, well now I did an extra damage. Let's see here. Do I get another extra? You missed your draw. Battle Scout. +2 to recover 1 grit. I think I will roll that grit again. Alright, 5 that time. I'm spending the grit to reroll, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's going to kill him right off the bat. So he's dead. Alright. And let's give him some experience points here. He's going to get 25 experience points for killing that guy. Alright. There's our Marshal. And we're just going to go ahead and use the shotgun. Yeah, I think so. And let's roll here. And remember, if he kills somebody with a shotgun, he gains a +1 shot. Okay, well that's a crit. So that's good. So let's roll. 8. Alright. Wow. Alright, so he's going to kill this guy. Alright. Alright, so let's give him 25 experience points. Okay, so he's going to get an extra shot. Okay. Oh, actually, he's cleaning up the west, so he's going to gain an extra 10 experience points for that. Alright, let's see what he's going to do here. Okay, that's a 4. It's a hit. What I may do is spin a grit and re-roll that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spin a grit. Let's re-roll that. Okay, that's a crit. That's great. And, oof, a 1. Well, that was terrible. Okay, well that's not going to do anything because remember, these guys are immune to critical hits. We can't get through his defense, so yeah, there it goes. Okay, so it's the preacher's turn. And he is +1 combat as well, so he has 3 combat. So let's see, he's got that guy next to him, so let's go. Okay, well he hit once. I may spin a grit though and re-roll that. Okay, well he hit twice. Okay, so he did 2 hits. He's +1 combat. Okay, well the first one's not going to go through at all. The second one's only going to do 1 damage on the guy. Ugh. Which is terrible. Ugh. Yeah, okay. So he's only going to do 1 damage on him. Okay, man, I'm sorry, man. I guess this must be telemarketer day or something. Who the hell knows? Okay, well, I took the phone out, so now no more. So even if it's an emergency and somebody's like my mom or my wife says, "Hey, I'm dying," nah, I won't know about it until after this game. Anyways, alright, so we're back on a new turn. Let's roll for darkness. Alright, we actually got it there, so we're good. Alright, so hero's turn. Now remember, they have initiative 4, but our Indian here has an initiative of 5. So he's going to go ahead and go. And we'll roll for his movement. And he's going to do 3. And he's just going to move up 1. Now I know I'm thinking about doing hand-to-hand again on him. And excuse me. Because I can do more damage that way. And I still get 3. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to move him. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, well, I got 2 hits, so that's not bad. Okay, well, I did do 3 damage. I'm sorry, 1 damage on him. Ugh. Not getting past his defense. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I remember I'm +1 damage because of the Indian hatchet. So, I did 2 and 1, so I did 3 damage on him. So there's that. So that's 15 experience points. Actually, I'm sorry. It's 10 experience points for each one for each hit. Okay, and I think now we have. I'm going to use my. Well, actually, the Scaffold Gang is going to go now. They're at 4 initiative. And remember, they're not doing their firefight because they are adjacent. So he's going to go, and he's going to get his combat, and he's the one that's on the preacher. So he will be attacking the preacher. All right. Well, he hit once. Let's see if the preacher can block this. Okay, he cannot. So he's going to take 2 damage. Okay, so now it's the marshal's turn. He has the shotgun here. So let's see what he can do. Well, that's a big miss. Okay, well. Do I have anything I can do with that? No. That was a big miss. Oh, actually, well, hold on. I have to roll for movement. Oh, well. I would have got a grit. Okay, so I'm going to spin that grit. We're not going to move. We're going to spin that grit. We're going to roll again. That's a crit. Alright, so there's a crit. That's more like it. And that's a crit. I mean, that's 8. So 4, 8, 4 more damage. So it's going to be... Ah, man. Still not enough to kill it. Alright, so I rolled an 8. I don't have anything that can boost it up. Really. But however, that is 4 damage to him. So he's going to take... You know, I could assign it to this one. Kill him. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to assign it to this one. I'm going to kill him. So let's do that. Let's gain another 25 experience. Okay. Actually 10 because I killed somebody. For my cleaning up the West. And that's going to give me an extra shot. And I'm going to use it on him. Okay, I got a 6. That's another critical. Oh, fuck. Well, that's not going to help at all. Okay. Alright, and now it is our preacher's turn. He's going to go. Remember, he has 3 combat. Okay, well, he hits once. And I don't think that's going to do anything as well. No. So this Darkstone Brute is giving us fits. It is his turn now, and he's going to do what he did last time. So he's going to... Wait, let's roll for the preacher's movement. I forget to do that. Okay, well, alright. So, he's going to go 2 on the marshal. He misses both times. 2 on the preacher. Okay, he hits once. Can the preacher defend? He cannot. So the preacher is going to take 4 damage. Alright. And now we have to roll for darkness again. Alright, we made it that time. We got an 8. Okay, so it's this Indian Scout's turn. Let's roll for his movement. Alright, he's going to attack hand to hand again. Okay, we got 2 hits. That's a little bit better. That one's not going to connect, but we did 6 because he's +1, so it's going to be 2 more damage. And that's going to put him at he's going to get a 5 more experience. And now it is the marshal's turn. And that's a critical hit. That's not bad. That's a 6. Going to be 2 more damage. So that's actually 7. So if our preacher can get 1 hit on this guy, and we'll give him 5 for that. 1 hit on this guy, we can kill him. Okay, well, we got 1 critical hit. 1 regular hit. So let's see what we can do. Oh, double 1s. You got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Well, hold on. Let me roll for his movement. I forget to do that. Alright, well, okay. So, that's going to be a miss. The Darkstone Brute's going to go again. And he's going to do the same thing. He hits the marshal once. The marshal's going to roll for defense, and he does. And then he's going to... Oh, he hits the preacher once. The preacher rolls for defense. And he fails again. That's another 4 damage on him. Man, I might want to start doing some sermons here. Okay, let's roll for darkness. We did not get it. Not that time. Let's go ahead and move this here. Oh man, I think this is going to be a bad game here again. Okay, so it is the Indian Scout's turn. He's going to attack. He misses. Well, first of all, let's roll for his movement. Okay, so he missed every time. And now it is the marshal's turn. Let's roll for his movement. Okay. Well, he missed. And let's do our preacher. Okay, he hit twice. Alright, and he does no damage. And so now it is the Darkstone Brute's turn. I can't believe this is going like this, but here we go. He attacks the Marshal, hits the Marshal twice. The Marshal defends both times. Attacks the Preacher. Hits the Preacher once, the Preacher defends. Let's roll for darkness. We did not make it. So we have to do a Growing Dread card. Okay, it is the Indian Scout's turn. We got to do something here. Alright, we got 2 hits. Finally, he kills him. Man. What a freaking fight. And we're not even out of the mine entrance, for crying out loud. Them Darkstone Brutes are tough. Okay, so let's everybody catch their breath. The Indian's going to heal 4. And the Preacher, he's going to heal 5. That's actually not bad. I think next turn, boy, we're going to do him a sermon. Let's draw a loot card for everybody. For the Scout, we get, alright, 20 experience. I'm sorry, yeah, 20 experience and, wow, 6 times 25, 150 gold. The Marshal, he's getting 20 experience. He gets 150 gold. And the Preacher, he gets 20 experience and he gets 1 Darkstone. My God. Alright. Now we have catched our breath. We haven't even gone to tile. Let's roll for darkness here. 7. Well, we failed again. Alright. Alright, let's do our heroes here. Start with the Indian Scout. He rolls a 3. 1, 2. Let's do a map card here. We have a rail tunnel. So let's do this. One, 2, 3. Let's put an exploration token down on the thing. We can move our thing up 1. And let's do our Marshal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our Preacher. Well, he rolls a 1. He'll get a grit. And get him a grit. And let's see here. I think he's going to do a sermon. He's going to spend his 3 faith actually to do that. And he's got to get a 5+. He rolls a 10. Yay! So he's going to heal 3. 1 for each faith. That's not that bad. Okay. And he's going to get 10 experience for that. Okay. And let's see what we got here. We have an encounter. Alright. We're going to have only 1 exit. So let's roll to see what exit we have. 6. So it's going to go straight. Alright. And there we go. We have an encounter. Let's do our encounter. It's going to be Trader's Echo. A cold shiver floats in the air as you can see your breath in front of you. Stepping into the dark chamber, a chorus of chilling voices echo down the halls. You sold us out. Give us our cut of the loot. Ooh, Spirit +5 test. If passed, gain 20 experience. If we ever roll 1 or 2, we got to get rid of some money. Okay, well, our Indian here, he has a spirit of 3. Alright. He failed completely. Oh my goodness. And he has to live. For every 1 rolled for this, he rolled 3 1s. That is horrible. So he has to lose. They took his money. Let's see, that's 13 times 25. Holy cow. I don't even know if I have that amount of money. Let me see. 25 times 13. 8. I'm sorry, 15. 6, 7. 5. Well, okay, I do. 5, 12. $325. Minus 325. I'll just put that there. Okay, and I have to take these 6 horror hits. Let me see how many horror hits I have to take. 4 horror hits. Ugh. And let's see, I passed 3 of them. Thank God, so I only lose 2 sanity because I do 2 sanity each. Okay, the marshal. Let's hope this is better. And he doesn't have anything to help his spirit, does he? Yeah, he's 3 spirit. Let's see what he does. Yeah, well, he passed. However, he is going to lose some money. He's going to gain 20 experience, but he's going to lose. He rolled a 2. $125. So we'll just make this 25. And the preacher, he has a spirit of 4. And he passed completely. No problems there. Alright, there was that. Jeez. Let's roll for darkness. Ooh, devil 6s. So that's actually really good. Let's see here. We know that's good. It's resolve. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wound sanity or recover 1 grit. Well, the marshal's going to get a grit. The Indian's going to gain a grit. And he is going to gain a grit. Alright, well, that's actually a good roll. Alright, so the heroes can go. Let's move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he's +1 move. The marshal, he moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the preacher, come on, preacher, catch up. 2. Alright. I don't think we're going to scavenge. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. 7. Alright, that did not happen there. So we're here, and we got to draw a darkness card. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to spin. I don't want this again. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to use my moonstone. I'm going to cancel a darkness card. And we're going to cancel that one. Thank goodness. Alright. Scout, he rolls a 6. Let's move him over. Let's see what we get here. Another mining room here, a different type. And let's see here, we're going to put this, oops, this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, I'll just put them there. Put an exploration token there. We can go ahead and move this up 1. And that's it for him. Marshall, he's going to move 1, 2. And the preacher, finally, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. And we have an encounter. Okay, so we're going to have a counter, and we get to move a clue, the thing up 3 times. We just need this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we have another encounter. We're not going to use any gates, so we just only have 1 exit. Let's see where that exit's going to be. It's going to be 1, 2. It's going to be up top. So let's have our encounter here. Song of Tenori Ga. Alright. Passing down the hall, you stop and listen. It almost sounds like some sort of singing. The echoing chants grow louder and louder as you press on. And your head begins to spin as you grab the wall for support. Feeling a tickle on your face, you wipe your nose and draw away a hand covered in blood. What is this song doing to you? Anytime the darkness moves one or more spaces on the depth track, every hero takes D3 wounds ignoring defense. If the darkness escapes, all heroes must roll once on the Magnus. Discard this card the next time the heroes find a clue or at the end of the adventure. Well, that's terrible. Don't my Indian got a way to get rid of something like that? Once per adventure, you may discard and redraw an exploration token or an encounter card. We're getting rid of that. We're going to redraw. Another traitor saying, you've been sold out. Someone new about your mission must have betrayed you to the darkness. Run, run. Alright, well this is going to be terrible. Alright, we have a spirit of 3. He does not pass. Okay, so he has to do a darkness card. All void enemies. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Marshall. He didn't make it. Okay. The heroes are now -1 to hold. All heroes are now +2 move. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Alright. And the preacher. With that 6, we pass. So now we don't have an ambush. Alright, he gets 40 experience. Whew. Alright, let's roll for darkness here. Well, we failed. So let's move it up 1. Our heroes are going. The scout. Okay, now, actually, that's actually pretty good. So I'll take that grit. He's +1 move normally, and now we are +2 move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a new map tile here. We have the vault. So let's move this up. Alright. Let me find the vault. Yep. Okay, it's going to go, I believe it's going to go like this. Yes, it is. So we'll push this down a little bit. Oh, come on. Come on, get on there. There we go. And move him there. Exploration token. Now we do the marshal. 2. He's 1, 2. But remember, he's 2 move, 3, 4. Preacher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Okay, so let's see what happens. We have 2 encounters, and we have 2 ways out, so 1 through 2 is not going to be a way out, so this is not a way out. And we have 2 encounters. First encounter, what we know is going to be the vault, I believe. Ransacked vault, I believe, is going to be our encounter. So let me find that one here. Alright. The room is filled with splintered crates and fragments of broken barricades. It's clear there was a bit of struggle here, and whoever was guarding the storage vault didn't go down without a fight. For 5 plus the hero rolls, they may draw a loot card. Alright, cunning 5 plus. Alright, so our Indian here has a cunning of 2. And he got one. He draws a loot card. And he gets a Darkstone shard. Our marshal has a cunning of 4. Okay. He grew 1 5, so he's going to gain a loot card. And he gets some cash. He gets 50 bucks and 20 experience. Alright, our guy here has a cunning of 2. Yeah. He didn't get it. He's not going to get anything. Then roll a d6. I got a 3, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's that encounter. Next up, we do a regular encounter. Let's see what we get. Blood of the Chosen. Grabbing your head, you stumble for a moment before catching yourself. It's as though a dark cloud has fallen over you and you can feel your blood burning in your veins. A dark whisper echoes in your mind. You have been marked. Alright, random hero here. It's going to be the Indian, and he has a luck of 2. You got to do a luck check. 5 plus. Well, he got 2 5s, so that's great. It failed. We did not fail. So, fine. Alright. So, here we go. Let's roll for darkness. We failed. And now we have a darkness card. Alright. Every hero takes 2 horror hits, gains 2 XP, and must pass a check. Okay. So everybody's going to take 2 horror hits. Flood of bats. Alright, well, he passed his horror hits. The marshal passed his horror hits. And the preacher, he passed 1. So he's got to take 1 sanity loss. Alright, he has a dark stone and he has a dark stone, so they got to pass a strength 4 test. So the Indian has a strength of 2. Yeah, a strength of 3 actually. He passed. And the preacher has a strength of 3. And he passed. So flood of bats is no longer a problem. Alright, let's go. You gotta hurry. Well, he's gonna move 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6. He can move 2 more. Let's do another tile hill. And we have a the werewolf den. Oh, here we go, werewolf den. Yeah, I guess it's gonna go like this. Pass that way. 5. Okay, he's there. Put an exploration token on there. Now the marshal. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the preacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, see what we get. Well, again, 2 encounters. So we're not getting. Well, I do get to move this up 1. Man, oh man, oh man. So, I know there's tattered rags. There we go. Alright, tattered and bloody rags line the floor here. The remnants of clothes were these torn from the unfortunate victim of a beast or cast off during the transformation itself. Alright, everybody has to do a lore 5 plus test. Now our Indian's luck lore is 3. He passes, so he's going to gain 10 experience. The marshal's lore is actually 2. Yeah, 2. He passes. So he's going to gain 10 experience. And the preacher, his lore is 3. 4, actually. He passes. So he's going to gain 10 experience. Then we have another encounter, and let's see what we have. Drained body. A dead body lays slumped here. A ghostly pale and drain of all blood as you approach. You see that there's something clutched in its curled fingers. So one person here. Luck of 6. Who's got the best luck? 3. Okay, the marshal's going to do this. If he can get this. Alright, we got it. 6. We passed. And we draw an artifact card. Black Fang Hatchet. Well. I think we might give that to our Indian. I think that's what we're going to do. It's plus 3 damage to one of your combat hats, but it doesn't give them extra damage. I don't know. We'll see. Roll for darkness, because the Indian right now has 3 darkstone. Okay, we failed that. One more turn and we're done lost. So I don't know what to say. Geesh. Alright, let's go for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll move one more. Let's see what we get. Another rail tunnel. Five. Okay, and we'll put an exploration token right here. Alright, the marshal. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the preacher. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll just stay there. And let's see what we get. Alright, we have 2 encounters, but I can move my thing up. First of all, we're going to move it up 1. Then we go 1, 2, 3. So we've almost caught up with it, but I don't think we're going to make it. So let's do 2 encounters. They're going to be 2 regular encounters, and we're going to have just 1 exit. Let's see where the exit is going to be. 6. Alright. You know, I think that horrible, I should have canceled that first darkness card. I really should have. This right here killed us. Having to fight all those rounds in there killed us. It was a good tactic on the Scafford game. They ambush us, play for time, and get away. But let's do what we got now. We have 2 encounters, so let's do them. Shootout Massacre. The stench of death hits you long before the lantern's light illuminates the room. Massacred bodies cover the ground with brutal bullets, the size of a bloody outlaw shootout. We can choose or step over the gore. I can do a random guy. I think I'm going to do the random guy. That's going to be the preacher. His luck is not that great. And he doesn't. So, he's -1 luck. So he's back to a luck of 1. Alright, second encounter. Human sacrifice. Something wet glistens on the floor up ahead, and you see the shape of a body slumped on a large stone table. As you approach, you see that the figure has a large fist-sized hole ripped in their chest. Ribs flayed out, exposing the cavity that was once home to their heart, now missing. Each hero must make a single willpower save. If failed, take D3 wounds, ignoring defense as you vomit at the horrific sight. If more than half the heroes failed to save, add a growing dread. Okay, we're not searching for somebody. Actually, we are. But it says they considered dead. So we're not doing that kind of search. I could cheat. I mean, technically, we are searching for somebody. I can roll a D6, and on 1 or 2, we can go ahead and find them. But I think the flavor of this, though, is that that was a body and they were supposed to be dead. So you know what? I'm not going to do it like that. But let's do our willpower thing here. So the scout, he fails, and he's got to take 3 wounds for that. Yeesh. The marshal, he passes, and the preacher, he passes. Okay. I tell you what I am going to do though. Since I got that card, I think I'm going to skip. I know this is kind of cheesing it a little bit, but I'm going to skip rolling for darkness this turn because, you know, I know the flavor of it. You're looking, but we are looking for somebody. Who's to say we couldn't find Crimson or guy in there? So I'm going to skip the roll, the darkness this turn, and we're going to play on. That's going to give me a free thing there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course I'll move on. You have Summoning Chamber. Now this would be a fitting. 4, 5, 6. That would be a fitting final place. I get to move up 1. So if this is a clue icon, we're actually going to catch up with them. The marshal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the preacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, is it? It is a clue icon. So how about that? You know what? Let me roll for darkness. I don't want to be accused. Okay, I would have got it. Look, I rolled double 5s. The darkness would not have moved. I would have got, of course, Terrifying Shriek. Who cares? But we move up. 1, 2, 3. We are now even with it. So, we do get our epic showdown. Okay. Now, you saw that. I rolled double 10. So, let's block all exits. It's going to be a short little room, though, boy. We know Sergeant Bunker will appear. Now, so we've caught up with our boys. Let's reveal our Growing Dread card. Every hero takes 2 horror hits. For each willpower save failed, the hero also takes d6 wounds as they vomit. The air turns sour in your mouth and your nostrils burn as you gasp for breath. The stench of rotting death and pain is overwhelming. Well, I guess that does kind of fit. Alright. Our Indian. He failed both times. So he's going to take 2 more sanity. He's not looking good. And he's going to take d6 wounds with no defense. 6 wounds. Holy shit. That hurt. Okay. The marshal. Well, he actually passed. And the preacher. And he passed. Okay, so let me get the board set up and we're going to have our final showdown. Alright, so here we go. Final showdown here. We have 1 Darkstone Brute. I got lucky. So I only got 1 in here. But we have 4 Scafford Gang guys and Sergeant Bunker. Okay, so our Indian goes first actually. Let's do his move. And he rolls a 5. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him 1. He's going to throw a dynamite. And he's actually going to try to throw it right here. He has the dynamite token. And we're going to try to throw it right here. Alright, let's see if he can hit. He did not. I'm going to spend a grit. Okay, well that didn't make it either. So, because we need a 4. Yeah. See how many times it's going to bounce. Oh, okay. One time. Let's see where it bounces to. Well, it would bounce back, boom against the wall. So actually, we got lucky, and it stays right there. So, alright. Dynamite here. D6 wounds, ignoring defense. So let's roll. And it's going to hit him, him, and him. So we'll start with the brute. 5 damage on the brute. Ignoring defense. Which is good. So that's going to be 5 experience for him to hit. Okay. Sergeant Bunker. 6 damage. That's excellent. Okay. So we'll put 6 damage by Sergeant Bunker. Ignoring defense. I guess I can put it on his card. Alright, he has a health of 15. Okay. And he's going to get another 5. And on the Scafford Gang guy, it's 4 damage. On this one, not quite enough to kill him, but it's pretty good. Okay, so there we are. Now, let's see here. What he's going to do is he's going to do his, the Indian's going to do his Battle Scout. Heroes are +2 initiative and recover 1 grit. We get to do that once per adventure. So, here we go. Okay. And we're going to do the Marshal Badge here. Once per adventure, give all heroes +2 shots with a gun or +2 combat they choose during their next activation. So we should have started with that, but okay, we're fine, that's fine. So the Indian is going to get +2 shots. He's going to get 2 shots with his carbine rifle. Let's roll for that. I'm going to get rid of this. And look, he did it 1 crit and 1 miss. That's fine. He rolls 3 on the crit. I think he's going to shoot Sergeant Bunker. We're going to put that 3 on Sergeant Bunker. And that's going to take him up just a little bit. Okay. Now, since the Marshal is +2 initiative, he's going to get to go. Let's roll for his movement. 3. We'll move him up 1. Alright, and he has, of course, a shotgun. And now remember, he's going to be +2 shots. So he's going to get 3. Alright, so our Marshal's going to get 3 shots with the shotgun. Plus, if he kills somebody, he's going to get +1 shot. So, let's go. First roll. 2. Well, that's a miss. I want to spend a grit. And re-roll. Okay, that's a miss. Second shot. 5. That's a hit. And he rolls 5. Now, let's see here. Let's see. Who would I have targeted? Well, I'm going to target this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to target him. And that's going to be 1, and that's going to be just enough to kill him. So he's out. So that's going to give me an extra shot. So I have 2 more shots. Let me get my experience for that. That's going to be 35. Yeah, 35 because of my cleaning up the West. Okay, my third shot. 6. Well, that's a crit. I'll take it. That's 5 damage. And I think what I'm going to do is put 5 on Sergeant Bunker. So that is 10. Uh-oh. And his health is 15. 1 more. And Sergeant Bunker is dead. And that's the second shot. It's the last shot, and I rolled a 5. And that is actually going to be enough to kill him. So Sergeant Bunker got taken out with the shotgun by the marshal because of that marshal's badge. Man, that thing is... Wow, man, that's powerful. So Sergeant Bunker didn't even play into this. Sergeant Bunker, we hardly knew you. Kind of sad we didn't get to see him go, but you know what? That's fine. 10 plus 5 each hit. And it was like 9 hits, so he's going to get 45 on that one. Alright, the preacher's going to go. He rolls a 5. And I think what I'm going to do with him is... I'm going to try to smite. And I think I'm going to try to smite. I'm going to spin a faith. Let's try to smite. I spent 2 faith. Let's try to smite. And maybe I can do good. It's 9 or higher. I do have 3 grit. So I got some grit, so I can reroll. I want to try to smite the brute. Okay, I failed. Okay, however, I will spin a grit. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna spin another grit. Okay, that's 9. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do D6 wounds with no defense. So let me roll and see how many wounds I'm going to do. Well, that's terrible. That's 2 wounds. It's not good. I'm going to spin my last grit, and we'll re-roll that one. Shit. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my goodness. Well, alright, 10 experience for the sermon. 1 more wound on the freaking... brute. It's terrible. I did damage him, so technically I get 5. Okay, so now the bad guys are going to go. Because our extra initiative is done. Which he has a +1 initiative. I know some of you were saying, well, wait a minute, why is he going? His initiative is 2, and then you add the +2, which makes it 4, but he has, as a skill for leveling up, he has a +1 initiative, so his initiative would be 5. So he's higher than everybody else. So now it's the bad guy's turn. And, alright, I think I'm going to do 1 for each. Shoot. So they get 2 shots. And we'll start with the Indian first. Alright, 2 hits. Can he defend? He defends 1, but he's going to take 1 hit, so he's going to take 2 damage. He's getting on up there. See, his health is 2. He has 12 health, and now he has 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 more damage on our Indian, and he goes down. Okay, 2 shots on the marshal. 1 hits. Can he defend? He does defend, so that's good. And 2 shots on the preacher. All right, 1 hits. Can the preacher defend? He can. Okay, so now the brute is going to randomly, he can move 5 spaces. Let's see who he's going to attack. Well, it's going to be the Indian. So he moves up 1 to the Indian. And, oh my goodness, we're probably going to have to do a revive here. He's got 3 combat. And he hits 1 time. Can the Indian block it? He can with that 4. He blocks it. Okay, now at initiative 1, if the enemy is not adjacent, it will make an range attack without moving. Okay, well, this brute kind of blocked him, so he's not going to get it. But these two are going to get more ranged attacks. So, 2 more on each of these guys. 2 on the Marshal. And that's 1 hit. Can he block it? He cannot. So he's going to take 2 damage. Okay, the Preacher. And that was a complete miss for the Preacher. Alright, so it's the Indian's turn. He has the hatchet. I think what he's going to do is I think he's going to spin a Darkstone. We're going to use the Black Fang hatchet. We'll see how this works out. We're going to spin a Darkstone here. And he's going to be +3 damage to one of your combat hits. Now he is +1 combat, so he's going to get 3 dice. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do Savage Attack. I'm going to use a Grit, and I'm going to gain... I don't know, man. That may be overdoing it. He's at 6. All I need is 2 more. Yeah, I think I'm not going to do that. 3 dice. Let's see what we got. All right. Wow, that's pretty good. 2 crits. All right. Well, now it's going to be +3. This one wouldn't have done anything. This one would have been +3, so 7. So it does 3 damage. So that is enough to kill the brute. So the brute has been taken out. And he's going to get a Darkstone back for killing the brute. So I forgot. He should have had an extra Darkstone. And he's going to gain 20 experience for that. Okay, that's his attack. It's the Marshal's turn. Let's roll for him. He's going to attack with his shotgun. And he misses. But we'll spin a Grit. And he missed again. Okay. And now it is the Scafford game. And again, 2 of each are going to attack. I mean, 1 of each is going to attack each person. And so we'll start with the Indian. He got hit twice. Can he defend? If he cannot defend, he is knocked down. He cannot defend both hits. So, yes, he has been knocked down. Injury. We have 1 revive token. So we will revive him. However, he will have to roll on the injury chart. The Marshal gets attacked. He got missed both times. And the Preacher gets attacked. He got hit once. Can he defend? He can. Alright, and now at initiative 1, they get to attack again. So I think what I'm going to do is, since he's down on the ground, they're not going to attack him. I think what I'm going to do is, as I'll roll, see who the next one gets attacked. First we'll start with the Marshal. He gets hit twice. Alright, he's able to defend 1. The Preacher gets hit both times. Can he defend? He cannot. He's going to take 4 damage. Alright, and then 1 through 3 the Marshal, 4 through 6 the Preacher. The Preacher's getting attacked again. And he got missed. Okay, so let's stand our Indian Scout up. Let's roll on the chart. He got a 10. That is a chest wound. He is -1 initiative. So we'll put that there. That is going to put him at 4 then. And that is going to make the Scafford gang have the initiative again. This turn, they're going to have the initiative. So they're going to get to attack. So let's go. first one. Alright, they missed the Indian. They missed the marshal. Hit once on the preacher. He cannot defend, so he's going to take 2 more damage. We got to start worrying about the preacher now. His health is 10, but he has holy robes, will get him 13. So he has a health, 12 plus 3, 15. He has 15, 3. We'll just do it like this for 5. He has 15 health. Okay, so now it's the Indian. He's going to go 3 shots with the carbine. Let's roll for his movement. Okay, so he's going to hit 1. That's not that very good. Let's see what he does. Okay, I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to spend a grit and re-roll the hits. We have some grit. We need to spend them. So let's re-roll the hits. We have 1 hit. Let's see if we get 2. Alright, we failed. Again. Alright, let's spin another grit. Okay, that time is better. All 3 hits. Okay, well that's terrible. It didn't go through any defense whatsoever. I can spin the grit. I'll spin my last grit. Okay, well I got some hits on that one. 3, 2 is 5. And that kills one of the Scafford gang guys. So it's 25 there. Okay, the marshal is going to go. Let's roll for his movement. He got a 1, so I'll move him up 1. I'll take the grit. And he's going to roll. That's a miss. I think I'm going to re-roll that. Okay, that's a total miss. And now it is the preacher's turn. I think I'll move him. I think I'm going to move him up. He's going to move there. And he's going to go ahead and attack. And he's going to get 3 combat. I'm going to spin the ancient coin. What do I need to? No, I'm not going to spin that yet. Okay, well I got 1 hit, 2 hits, 1's a crit. Alright, well the 5 is definitely enough. It kills him. He is dead. That's 25 experience. And that is the end of the turn. Except he's going to get a free shot at somebody. Let's see who he gets a free shot at. The preacher. And he misses. Alright, so now we're starting over. And let's see here. We're going to roll to see who he attacks. And he attacks the Indian. And he hits both times. And the Indian cannot defend, so the Indian's going to take 4 damage. Alright. And now it's the Indian's turn. Let's roll for his movement. And he rolls a 1. He's going to get a grit. Get that dynamite out of there. And he's going to take a shot. He gets 3. Wow, look at that. 1 crit hit, 1 regular hit. Can we finish it? No, we cannot. However, I will spend the grit that I just earned to re-roll that. Okay, there we go. We do finish it. He is dead. Let's give him some experience. And woo! Let us catch our breath. We accomplished the mission. He's going to heal 1. He's going to heal 2. He's going to heal 2. Huh. Alright. Man, I can't believe that. We lucked out, man. We killed that Sergeant Bunker and that Darkstone Brute real good. But of course, we haven't finished this. You know that. We still got 1 more cave to explore. So, we pilfer the body of Sergeant Bunker. And we find a map. We find the map to the Scafford Gang's real hideout. So we know where they're located. So that's who we're going to be going after next time. But however, let's draw our loot cards. The Indian gets a gear card and 20 experience points. Alright, he gets Jack of Hearts, +1 like. +1 like, +1 luck. Yeah, okay. He should give that to the freaking preacher. I think he's going to do that. I think he's going to give that to the preacher because the preacher was -1 luck, so now he's back to normal. Next gear card. Bandages. Gain 2 bandage tokens. Okay. And third gear card. Tonic. Gain 1 tonic token. So, what am I doing? Hold on. I gotta draw loot. So the marshal's gonna gain 20 experience and gain a darkstone. And our preacher gets another darkstone and 20 experience. Well, not much in the way of loot. Let's do our corruption hits. Our Indian has 2 darkstone. So let's roll. And he's able to beat them both. Our marshal has 1 darkstone. He's able to beat it. And the preacher has 2 darkstone. And he is able to beat that. So no corruption hits on anybody. It's time for us to head back to town. See what we can do. I'll come back with that in a moment. Alright, so I randomly rolled which mines we went. We were here at Mount La Terra. And so the nearest town is 3 hexes away. That's Seraphim. And that is a rail town. So that's where we're going to go. Hilltown was the next one, but the closest one was Seraphim. It's only 3 hexes away. So that's how we're going to start. Now, the thing about a rail town, before we do our travel hazard, let's look at a rail town. Many towns on the frontier are connected by a network of rail lines, with trains bringing fresh supplies, fresh faces, and news from back east on a daily basis. At the start of every day in town, each hero may draw a gear card that is a special deal they find offered by a street vendor. This card may be purchased by that hero for its listed value plus 100. If not purchased, discard the gear card. We draw 2 daily events in each town, and then when finished in town, you may take a train to a different area. If rolling randomly for your next mission, you may roll twice and choose which mission. Also, each hero may start the next adventure fully healed in both health and sanity. So our rail town is good. We have a large town. And we're going to have a blacksmith, docks office, street market, Indian trading post, smuggler's den, gambling hall, saloon, and church. Now, I've done my experience. And you remember with, I know with one group I was talking about, I want to save gold. I want to start getting high stuff. And so I really don't want to spend any. However, the scout is going to have to spend some money because he has to go to the doctor. Remember, he got that chest wound. So we want to get him back up. So we're going to do that. We're not going to have a long stay here. We're going to have a short stay in town, but because we're not going to spend that much money. Okay, so let's roll our die and see what we get. We get a 2, 4. Darkstone Convoy. During your town stay, any Darkstone shards sold by the heroes are worth an extra $25. Well, I'm not going to sell any. Scout's going to have 4. Marshall has 3, and the preacher has 3. Remember, we want to start saving up our money about now, saving our Darkstone, because we want some high items. So, what's that? Now, the next adventure is 66. Let's see what that's going to be. Traveler on the road. We roll a d6 and see what we get. And we get a 2. The Scarlet Shadow. Any hero in the posse that has keyword outlaw or that has 4 more corruption points. No, we don't have anybody keyword outlaw in this one. So we don't have to worry about that. And our third one is 446. And we have Wreck Train. The twisted hulk of a wrecked train fills the valley below, mangled and half buried in the rubble and debris. It must have jumped the track or been forced off. Looks like it's been here a while. Each hero can decide to pass it without giving a second thought or to climb down to the wreckage and look for anything useful. If you search a train, make a cunning 5 test. If failed, you exhaust yourself, discard any grit. I think the Indian has 2 cunning. I think he's going to do that. See if he can do that. He does pass. Let's roll and see what happens. 6. Precious find. You find a skeleton clutching something in his hands, something it deemed more valuable than life. Draw a world card and then draw an artifact. Well, I don't think we're going to do that. We'll just draw a gear card. And he finds the bandages. Not that good. Well, we want to get them out of the way. So let's do, he's going to make a cunning test. His cunning is 4. And he passes. And let's see what he rolls. A 6. Again, precious find. And I think we know we're going to find this tonic. So we're going to gain a tonic token. And then of course, preacher, he has a cunning of 2. And he passes. Let's roll, see what he finds. He rolls a 3. You find a few bits of gold, gain D6 times 50. Wow, 6 and 50. Well, that's a good one there. So that's $300. So he's at $1,410. We're starting to get up there in the money. Okay, well that's that. Let's draw us our daily event cards. No effect. Now, we do have an effect. We have to roll for one of these. So let's see what happens. 2. News travels fast. A telegraph comes through the line from a neighboring town. They are under attack, and the demonic swarm is heading your way. Move the darkness marker 1 space forward on the town event track. Alright, so we'll do that. Our second daily event is, again, no effect. So let's roll again. 3. U.S. Army train. A train arrives at the station carrying a fresh battalion of troops for the local fort. You do not need to roll for a town event at the end of the current day in town. So good. We're only going to spend 1 day here. And we're going to go to the doctor's office. The scout is. He has to get fixed. So let's do that. He rolls a 10. So expert surgeon. All attempts are +1. So let's do his surgery. It's going to cost him, damn it, $300 to do that surgery. Ew. So it's $760. Eesh. He rolls a 3. It's 4 because of the +1, and it is healed. So it cost him $300, but his thing is healed. All right. We don't have to roll, so we got lucky. So that is the end of our day. Yeah, so we have successfully stayed in this mining town. I sold the Black Fang hatchet, by the way. The reason being is because it costs Darkstone to use. Sure, that extra 3 damage is nice, but it costs Darkstone to use. And I want to save it up. I don't want to use it. With the regular hatchet, I'm guaranteed a +1 damage. Now I don't have to spend anything to use it. So it gave me some more money. Basically almost paid for my surgery. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think we'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. So the next time you see these guys, it's them or the Scafford gang. Our final showdown with Colonel Scafford will happen. And maybe a few other surprises. So until then, I will see you and have